Hi, hello, my name's Ollie and this is Book Drawer. For those who don't know, Book Drawer is a channel where I enjoy looking at queer fiction and I do little images about it. Today I'm doing a catch-up video because my channel's been going up and down and all around and I've been a bit inconsistent with it, and that's just because I'm really busy at the moment. Currently I'm working towards taking part in being involved with Liverpool Pride. I'm super excited about it. So Pride is happening over the last weekend in July. I will be there doing workshops on the Saturday the 29th of July, but I'm also currently in the process of making a banner for Alternative Fashion Festival. So 4 artists got called out for and were contacted, and I was lucky enough to be invited as one of them. We're each working with a community group to create a banner, and so I'm working with these guys. They're so brilliant. They enjoy supporting messages about body positive imagery, and their fashion really ranges in terms of the types of clothing that they wear. They look at alternative body image. They include things in terms of people who enjoy body modification, so in terms of the tattoos, the piercings. They just give a showcase and a different voice to the mainstream stuff that gets thrown down our throats all the time, and they give a really interesting and exciting different voice, which is really supportive and really positive between the people. Some people suffer from body dysmorphia in different ways. And some people are just looking for that kind of support network. When I was working with them and consulting with them about the type of banner that they wanted, a lot of them felt and were saying that I'd come from quite dark places, and they felt like it was a new light, a new life for them. And that's one of the themes which is in the banner itself. I've also included an image of a wolf, and that's because they feel like they've found their pack. Some of them even have tattoos of a wolf, and then on the other side, some people have felt like lone wolves and they felt isolated, and this place has kind of given them a safe haven. So it works on two sides. The image also includes some broken chains, and that's because they have all felt like they are breaking out of themselves or the restrictions from others. And they just have this really kind of positive, pushing forward message, this indomitable spirit. It's all about courage and security and protection of others. It's really inclusive and kind. It's lovely. And then on the back, we've got all of them, all the contributors in the group doing metal signs. And so just even from their hands, some of them have tattoos on the back, some of them have different rings and stuff, and so it's about that individual identity and but collective kind of like way of just saying we're really proud of who we are, and I think they're just really cool and brilliant. So they will be walking down the city centre with all the other people, all the other community groups that are across Liverpool, which are there in support of Pride. So I am super stoked and excited to be involved in that. And you can come and see them if you're around that area too, or you can come and check me out in the workshop afterwards. So that's one big thing that I'm doing. The next big thing that I'm doing is I'm going to Summer in the City this year. I have been the year before, but that was before I'd kind of got involved in being on YouTube, doing a booktube type channel. So I had a zero perspective in terms of the world of YouTube before that, but this is kind of the biggest platform I think in the UK, where it brings people together. They also have a Creators Day. That's what I'm really interested in, because it gives you lots of tips about how to actually create content and what you should be doing and different methods of working. So I'm very excited to find out more on that. I might do a little video about that, I might not, it depends on what actually happens, I suppose. And then immediately after that, I'll be going to Edinburgh Festival, particularly Edinburgh Fringe. I'm not actually seeing anything for Edinburgh International Festival, it's more the Fringe stuff. So Edinburgh Festival is a giant showcase, and then the Fringe is basically where the rest of the city has just decided to get involved. People take over pubs and clubs, they have actual sited areas, and and it's basically a chance for lots of promoters and people to see a range of work in one place, and you can just hop about all over Edinburgh City and see it. They do things from dance and spoken word, they do theatre, music, a range of music. Some of it's interactive, they do improv in terms of the comedy, they do circus, street art. It's literally got every form of kind of entertainment. There are gallery displays, there are like people doing little bits of artwork here, there and everywhere. There's little interventions. It's just amazing. It's like, it's a utopia for me personally in terms of like the arts industry, the arts world. It's the one place in the year where I'm like, I have like a complete freak out and just running around the city and seeing piece after piece, and I completely wear myself out, just trying to see as much as possible in a really tiny condensed period of time. It also showcases a lot of LGBT work, so I will be concentrating on that, and I'll probably give you like little reviews on the pieces that I see, so when those pieces come out and tour, hopefully you'll go, oh yeah, I remember talking about that, I'm going to go see it. So hopefully by me doing a little review, it will encourage you to go and see some great queer art. So that'll be coming up later. The last thing that I wanted to say as well is I have added some playlists. So I have broken that down to pure solid book reviews. So if you just want to know about a single book where I talk about it in detail, you can see that. I also will be doing arty stuff, so for those kind of sped up footage of me working on artworks and talking about art more broadly, anything like that, I will include in the playlist. Doing trips out, so in terms of things like going off to Edinburgh Festival, but in terms of when I went over to a gallery and did little interviews, things like that. I will also have a separate one for interviews and collaborations. So I've only done one collaboration so far. I'm hoping there will be more in the future, but I did also have those 2 other interviews. So anything like that will be put together in one space. And then I do have Book Draw already, which is just all of them. So if you just want a playlist where you can just watch all my content, you can click on that and it will just run through them all. And then of course, hauls and wrap-ups, which I've only just kind of got my head around because I do have lots of other books which I have been reading behind the scenes because I was thinking about what content I would be generating in future, and now I've decided just to kind of share that with you in terms of these are the books I'm reading, and some of them aren't particularly queer, it's just that I've been reading them in my own time, and I know some people just enjoy videos about hauls and wrap-ups, so for those type of people who enjoy that type of content, I will have that too. So those are all the things that I wanted to catch up and share with you. I also just wanted to say a really big thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. It's really appreciated, and it really pushes me forward in terms of continuing this channel and making content. Please say hi, please introduce yourself. It's very strange. I can see what parts of the country that you're coming from, and it's international. It's really like wild in terms of wow. Yeah, so it's all over the place, but it would be just nice to know a little bit more about you guys, what type of things you like and enjoy on the channel, so please feel free to speak up and just let me know who you are, because that would be cool. And thank you to all the other people who repeatedly come back and talk with me. It's really lovely, and I appreciate it a lot, and I've enjoyed watching your channels too for the other contributors who are also on BookTube too. I finally feel like I'm a part of that kind of BookTube community now, in terms of having actually like dialogue either way. It's really nice actually, it's really nice. So anyway, those are all my things that I wanted to update you with. This has been fun, I hope you come back soon. Take it easy, bye!